Hey guys, what's up? It's October. That means two things. Football season, hunting, the rut is about to start, and it is time to have some fun with your friends and family, hanging out, watching games at the hunting camp. There's nothing better than a hamburger. And I'm gonna teach you guys the smash burger. It's the steam smash burger. It's got gooey cheese. It's soft. The bun is amazing, tasty, a little pickle, a little mustard, and the favorite, small caramelized onions. So let's get going and let's get to the prep on how to make these burgers.
How about that, boys and girls? Woo!
Take 2 ounces of hamburger meat, roll it into a ball, take your favorite cup or jar and smash it down into a burger. Take your favorite onion, slice them super thin like onion rings, and you're ready to go. All right, guys, now that the burgers are ready, let's get to the fun part. Let's cook these burgers. I'm using a flat top griddle today because I have one. If you don't have one, an iron skillet works just fine, or any kind of pan that you've got, it works great. So we're gonna take some of these onions, I'm gonna put those on there, and just a little bit of oil. There we go, not just canola oil. All right, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna hit them with a little bit of salt and pepper. There we go. All right, so the purpose here is to get these onions really cooked down, where they're sweated down, which means they get translucent, really soft, and they pick up some of the darkness from the griddle and let these guys cook. This will take anywhere 5-6 minutes for these to get really done. And you can't overcook these. They'll just get really mushy, which is gonna make them even better. If you like them really crunchy, you can do crunchy ones on there. I like them really soft, so that's what we're doing today. So we're gonna let these guys cook for a few minutes. And then we're gonna add the burgers in just another minute or so. Once these guys starting to get cooked down, we're gonna add the burgers. And these burgers, I typically like when the burgers are sitting there, after I've made them, smashed them, put the salt and pepper on them, I leave them out for at least an hour. I want them to be more room temperature. And what that does, like with any meat that I cook, whether it's steak, chicken, you name it, when you're getting ready to take it really cold and put it on a super hot surface, it just doesn't cook really evenly and throughout really well. So you can let it get down to more room temperature, and it's gonna help your cooking process. That way the inside's gonna be the same temperature as the outside. Okay, these are looking really good. So I'm gonna take a couple of these burgers. We're gonna put 4 of these burgers on, just like that, on the griddle. They've already been smashed out. Onions are looking great. So I'm using my tongs for the onions, and I got my spatula for the burgers. Give them a little bit of a pat. Again, like everything we're doing, hey, simple recipes. Don't be intimidated by any of this. This is super easy stuff. A lot of times when you try great food and you have great food, you think, there's no way I could possibly make great food like that. That is just simply not the case. Dive in there, try it, have a good time. Over here, what you're gonna see is we've got our buns, and these are small little brioche slider buns. All grocery stores now have slider buns. I like the brioche just because they taste a little bit different than a regular bun, a little bit more doughy. I like those, and so we're gonna get those ready. I've got a double boiler here. This is what I typically steam my vegetables with. And right here, you can see this. The steam is at the bottom coming through there. And what we're gonna do is while we're getting our burgers ready, we're gonna steam our buns just for about a minute right before we put them all together and get them ready to eat. So these burgers, being so thin and so small, are gonna cook really fast. And I typically don't like a really well done hamburger. You can cook them as long as you want, but I like them a little bit more rare on the inside. So they're looking really good. The onions are looking great. Look at that. They're starting to get some of the texture, picking up a little bit of the grease from the burgers, which is gonna make them even taste better. Perfect. All right. So let's flip those guys over. See what they look like. Oh yeah, perfect. Nice and brown, got a little crust on them. Beautiful. If you're doing this at home and you're using a pan, you probably want to use 2 pans. One for the burgers and one for the onions. Unless you've got a really large pan, you can do that. All right, so those look amazing. Really, really good. I'm gonna put the onions up a little bit closer to those guys right there. Again, we're looking for really soft, translucent onions that are picking up all this flavor. Looks amazing. All right. So what we have to go with these burgers today, this is simple. Mustard and pickles. Nothing else that you need on a hamburger. And then we've got some cheddar cheese that are going on top. I like extra sharp cheddar cheese. I just simply like it because I like the strength of the cheese. But you can put what kind of cheese, whatever cheese you want on the burger. Blue cheese, Swiss, you name it, doesn't matter. All right, so now these guys are looking really, really good. God, they smell so good. Woo. All right. See how the onions are getting? They just, look at that, just really dark, picking up the color of the griddle. A little bit of the liquid from the burgers, make them taste even better. All right. So what's going to happen next is we're going to take these onions, top each burger with onions, just like that. As many onions as you want. Have a feeling as this continues through the night, there's going to be a lot more onions. So those are like that. I'm going to take 4 buns, just like this, going into the steamer, separate, not on top of each other so they don't stick together. 4 buns in the steamer, and then we're going to go 4 slices of cheese, just like that. Voila. Bring them right here to the middle of the griddle. There's a reason I'm doing that. The last little trick. All right, so I've got just a small little pan right here. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of water right in the middle. Cover them up, just like that. Steam's in there, and that's gonna make the cheese just melt, get all into the onions. It's gonna be incredible. Look at all this goodness floating in the air. You can smell it, taste it. All right. So we got our plate right here. We're gonna plate these bad boys up and then garnish them. Look at that. How about that? Is that not incredible? There are burgers coming out. Topping them, there we go. Oh my God, look at that, unbelievable. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. All right. Couple pickles. This is so easy. I mean, I know you're looking at me going, why is this guy teaching us how to do this? Anybody can do this. Well, just go try this. They're amazing. A little bit of mustard. Don't forget to shake it up. Oh my gosh. I'm going to dive all over this. Here we go. Check out those smash burgers right there. How about that? I gotta. There's no way I'm not gonna. Oh my God. Wow. Hey. Once you do this, this is your go-to burger. Simple recipes that taste great. Check this out. Get after these, experiment, have a good time, enjoy it. Thanks for watching.